Got on orange side, Team Synapse. Got Kevicii, Zach W, YouTube.com. Blue team, Team Jokr. It's Ryan Rhino, SentryBlitz, and Kungg. So Team Jokr, of course, coming in here with some good VRL momentum from this week, taking one game over Squid, 2 games over Eclipse, damn it, and 1 game over King Gorillas. So it'll actually be pretty interesting to see how hot they come out today and if some of that momentum carries over. Now, Jokr does win the first joust. Gets sent down the floor, though. No one gets clear control yet. Picked up by Ryan Rhino, who's going to be pressured a little bit by Zach. Gets the pass up to Kungg, but punched in the face by 2 defenders. Now Ryan Rhino gets the disc back, recovers. Gets it to SentryBlitz. Sentry taking it inside, off the head of YouTube.com. Heady play there to get them the 2 points, 30 seconds into this first half of Pizza League. Disc back, recovers. Well done, well done. Gets it to SentryBlitz. Interesting play, but yeah. It inside, off the head of YouTube.com. Heady play gets there. Gets a self-goal. So, Synapse coming out with joust advantage now. And Team Jokr, blue team on defense. So QBing will be YouTube.com for Team Synapse. Intercepted, though, by SentryBlitz. Sentry sending it down. Not sure if this is a shot. Had a small chance to go in, but bounces off to the side. Gets punched by Ryan Rhino, YouTube does. Now Zach recovers disc. He's finding his man at mid, but a little bit too much power into that pass there, and he's not able to get it. So Sentry comes in here for the disc off of that good boost back from Jokr. They send a clear now, but they're not stacked up, so Synapse will be able to recover that quite easily. Zach with disc, sending it to the corner pocket, bounces badly. Looks like YouTube gets there first, and he does. Jokr just missing the disc the first time, but gets a second opportunity, and Kungg nabs the disc right there. Now Team Synapse retreating for defense. Got a little bit of a triangle forming here for Jokr. Off to SentryBlitz. Sentry for the inside. 2-pointer, putting them up 4-0 now. Defense. Another minute gone by. Got a little bit of a triangle forming here for Jokr. Off to SentryBlitz. Sentry for the inside. 2-pointer, putting them. Someone playing on their mobile hotspot, apparently. Should be a good one. What's the over and under on lag calls today? We'll see. I should talk. I'm Eclipse, right? All right. Synapse once again on the joust. YouTube taking control. It's a man-on-man defense coming out from Jokr, and he's forcing the clear there. Both teams scrambling a little bit for the disc. Very congested in there in the bubble, and Zach able to recover, though, and put that one in. Both teams kind of floating around there, and does result in the two-pointer, however, for Synapse. Both teams scrambling a little bit for the disc. Putting them up now, or putting them down only 2 points. Recover, though, and put that one. And only 14 seconds passing in that round. So Jokr will take joust advantage now, of course. Got the early lead going on. Now, one thing Team Jokr is very, very, very good at is being very, very fast. Saw a lot of that on Sunday. Now, with their stacking. And right now, though, a little bit separate, no stacks going on. We do have, it looks like SentryBlitz denying the stack from Synapse over there, giving Ryan Rhino this one-on-one opportunity. But just dinging it off the top of the goal. Trying to avoid putting it into the goalie's hands, but also avoids putting it into the goal. So Synapse will recover, sends the clear downwards, bounces around a little bit, but Jokr with a very quick stack overshoots the initial one, but still able to get that back. And now they're backing it out, getting a pass down to Kungg coming out of the catapult. And Kungg right, though, into the hands of Zach. Now Zach does have YouTube down. He also has an open 3 potentially, but Jokr with that aforementioned speed gets back on defense and is able to save that right in the nick of time. Zach, though, for Synapse with a boost, gets to the disc first. And now both offenses and defenses will reset. You can see Jokr on the minimap there, retreating back towards goal. And, just the dinging it off again. Not able to get that into the hole. But Jokr recovers, gets punched. Synapse now. Maybe a one-on-one or a cross opportunity. He does reset back up to Zach. Now Zach with a corner shot. Tough angle, but he gets it in. Nice job by Zach to tie up the game 4-4. Now, maybe a one-on-one or a cross opportunity. He does reset back up to Zach. Now Zach with a corner shot.
We've got them
Tough
replays
angle,
now. I talked last week about how,
Nice
Pizza
job
League
by
production value. And we only have so much in the budget, but we moved some numbers, carried some, carried some ones and O's and whatever and other words that make sense. And yeah, we got ourselves instant replays. We're moving up in this world, the streaming world. All right, Jokr, Kungg with the disc, passes down the bottom pocket to Sentry. Sentry getting the opposite pocket to Ryan. Ryan backwards to Kungg. Just holding back, being patient here, not pressured quite yet. Looking for an open alley, but right to YouTube. But Ryan with a nice punch. He does have an open goal, but just barely misses off the bottom of the barrier this time. Recovered by Ryan. He still has the open shot. Will he get it? No. Bounces off the backboard. Unfortunate series of plays there. They had the open shots but weren't able to capitalize. Just trying to reset and get something going now. Oh, but nice save there by YouTube. Snatch right at the front of the goal, or at the back of the goal, I should say. And now Kungg with a cross, but too slow, and YouTube's able to receive that one. It goes right back down to mid. Jokr will get the first boost and recovered by Kungg, but another boost incoming there by Synapse. Now YouTube left the goal, but he will get there first, and now he just needs it cleared, but not into the hands of Kungg. Will get it to Kungg. Now Sentry, he does have an opportunity. Oh no, he doesn't, because there's a goalie, and I was wrong, but and the goalie with the nice punch, and the save just as it barely almost floats in. Crazy series of events there. And a beautiful save. Albeit a very slow shot as well, but just interesting series of chaotic plays going out there from both teams. Now Sentry with control. Ryan back to Kungg. Now Kungg, uncontested, working it up mid there. Defender's not willing to commit. Nice little cross to Ryan Rhino, who then puts it in for two. Give themselves 2 more points. Put them up again. Now Kungg, about halfway through this first half. Now someone did drop, however, on the Jokr side. I know there were some comments about lag or someone having really bad ping issues going out, so this might be related. So perhaps a brief intermission here while we sort this out. Okay, so yeah, we will have a restart here based off of someone's internet issues. Hopefully nothing that keeps us out too long. I guess in the meantime, let's talk about Jokr, shall we? Let's talk about this up-and-coming team here who's taken some games from just about every top team on the North American side, interestingly enough. I think Jokr is a team that's not really talked about enough sometimes, and they were a good team last season, maybe a little bit outside of the top 4 and stuff, but I think for that reason they were just kind of slept on. They're really like an X-factor team, and their biggest strengths certainly their boosting, their defense. Weaknesses perhaps in the bubble, I've noticed. Their passing isn't always as crisp, and they don't have the triangle quite to where they might like in the bubble, but where they excel is just forcing a lot of errors on the other teams with their stacks, their defense. And anytime they're left an open goal from just about anywhere on the floor, they're a team who can capitalize on that one. Believe me, that goal is open. I mean, they have the wall shots, the ramp shots, the floor shots, the mail slots, every shot you can think of. If that goal is open from long range, they're really good at punishing other teams for it. And I think just based off that and their defense as well, they're really able to steal a lot of games from quality teams. So it's good to see them sticking together after last season and keep doing their thing, improving, and trying to make some noise. They certainly did it this week, I should say, this past weekend. Made quite a lot of noise. Some of that noise being, Eclipse tears. Can verify, was in chat. So still working on getting the teams back. Getting this game back underway. Hopefully. Let me see if there's anything on Discord. Oh, yeah. So apparently it is Ryan who is on some Wi-Fi right now. Got the other teams asking why. Why? So right now we're just in a state of flux. It's Jokr, it's Synapse, Palador, and you, the loving audience, who I'm trying to entertain, fill the dead air with. I need some material besides self-depreciating stuff about my team. But in seriousness, though, I think every team out there right now, anywhere near the top, can take games from top teams, any other team on any given week. I mean, it was the same case last season. There were a lot of week to week. There were plenty of upsets occurring here and there, and as the months roll by, I think it's just going to be more of the case. It's more like regular sports where on any given week, on any given night, you have, top-seeded teams losing to lower-seeded teams all the time. That's just the reality of competition, especially in a game like Echo Arena when you have all these players and all these teams at the top who are dedicated to the game, have been playing it just about nonstop the last, 1.5, 2 years. And, it's a good thing. It's healthy. Everyone's improving, everyone's getting better, and there's nothing guaranteed anymore. That's kind of the way you want it to be for just the sake of the future of competition, right?
Orange team ready. Round starting in 15.
Okay, so we do have the game starting up again, I think. Hopefully, hopefully the issues are taken care of on the Wi-Fi. We'll see. So they're gonna have to score here. So not quite the real game yet, just resetting the score, but about to get back to it.
What time is it? Oh Jesus! What time do we score at?
Just score.
No one knows when to score.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Good enough.
We're having a lot
This is Pizza League. Who cares about the precise timings, right? We wing it here in Pizza League.
Starting in 15.
All right, so the game for real back underway. We got Team Jokr on the blue side and Synapse on orange. This is the first half of action right now, and Synapse will have control of the disc. Q being here, YouTube.com.
We're underway.
Mr. YouTube has a pass available to his right. Oh, miscommunication though from Synapse, it looks like. Not aware of where his man was. It will result in the open shot for Ryan Rhino, and like I said, just a little slap over. Didn't even have to look at the goal much, and that's what Team Jokr does. The moment that goal is open for a sliver, they will take their shots, and they will make a lot of them. And those three-pointers obviously will add up. Another team can be really good at bubble offense and getting two-pointer after two-pointer after two-pointer. But if you have a team who is just able to nail in three-pointer after three-pointer just based off your defensive mistakes or offensive mistakes, and those 3 points obviously will overcome plenty of those twos. Analytics and whatnot. And that's the thing with man-v-man defense. A lot of time it will create those open goals. Now, get a little bounce shot off the ramp that doesn't go in, but it's put back in by Kev. Nice job. Getting that boost back for Synapse and putting that goal in for 2. Making the score 9-6, still in favor of Jokr. Now Jokr will have the joust advantage, of course, going to this next round.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
So,
7,
5 minutes, just slightly under 5 minutes left in this first half. Pizza League, of course, doing 2 10-minute halves.
teams entering the arena.
Kungg with a disc, Kungg into the bottom pocket. Back to Kungg though, but bouncing it off the top of the Geo. Not ideal there. Nice block though, or punch by Kungg to prevent that steal and potential open goal. Now Jokr
Blue sends
trying to
back
work it
the other
into
way.
the front side of the court, and oh my goodness. Oh, it was a Kungg shot indeed. Need I say more about Jokr's uncanny ability to hit those shots? If that goal is
Round
open,
starting in
they will find a
15,
wall.
14,
They will find a
13,
floor, they will find a
12,
ceiling, they will find a
11,
block to
10,
put that disc in
9,
the hole.
8,
You would think that that's
7,
luck, and maybe it's
6,
slightly luck,
5,
but
4, 3,
it's guided luck. It's intentional luck. Like, they're throwing it knowing that it has a chance, however slight you might think it is. They throw that disc knowing there's a chance that it goes in. And I'm telling you, they make those shots at a shocking rate. So props to them for that craziness. Now Ryan Rhino bringing up the disc. He has a one-on-one opportunity right at goal for Jokr, juking off the block to put it in on the bottom for 2 more points for Jokr. Nicely done. 14-6 now for Jokr. Ballooning their lead a little bit more. 5 more points just in the last 45 seconds alone. Starting to take a little bit of control, gain some momentum. And let's see now how Synapse responds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Synapse on the joust. The YouTube grabbing once again. They go for the split offense. Actually, no. 1 short, 1 long. Man-on-man defense here, no stacks, which is kind of surprising from Jokr because, again, their stack is pretty damn fast. Now they have an open goal, but just missing it there and recovered by Kungg. Gotta say, I am surprised, though, by the lack of stacks from Jokr on some of these plays. Just compared to what I've seen in some of the other competitive games they've had, they fancy them stacks. Now, recovers by YouTube, not able to get the clear. Piled on there from both teams, ultimately recovered by Kungg. Kungg just dodging YouTube, and Kungg sending the open shot down. Oh, missing this one, though. A rare miss from Kungg for that mail slot, and now taken by Zach. Zach going into the left tunnel, just has to clear it, but he does have a man YouTube down there with the slow boost. Probably won't get there first. It will get, essentially will take the disc, and now Jokr with a slight stacked boost, but Zach recovering there. Bouncing all up and down, all around, just juking his man out. Zach is a fan of using that rotation, continuous rotation, to juke and dodge all the time. Zach with a disc, but gets punched in the face by Ryan and slapped out by Kungg. Now floats around middle. They get a slight boost there, recovered once more by Ryan. They have time to work with here. The complete Synapse defense is retreated now. So they do have some opportunities to get into their set offense now, work it up the floor a little bit. Team Synapse opting to go the man versus man route. Double punch out there between the both teams, but that does give him a 2v2 opportunity at goal if nothing else. But no, he will back it out, send it up to Bowtie now. Ryan Rhino with the disc. And sends it off to Sentry, but he's pressured and punched by Zach, and Zach sending it down. Now they got to look for the stack. Jokr will get the first stack, though. Look how quickly they get there. Overshoots the disc, though, and so Synapse instead will enjoy that recovery and has a chance at scoring now here. Zach working it in with a rotation and with a finish right at the top of goal for 2 more points, making the score 14-8 now in this first half with just a little over 2 minutes left. So you saw Jokr on that one. We're able to get the fast stack, but as we see all too many times sometimes, if you're going way too fast, you'll overshoot that disc, and it does result quite often in a recovery and score from the other team. So Synapse able to capitalize off that one right there. Now Jokr coming back out with a joust. Kungg taking disc as QB. Synapse is stacking it right here. Getting the punch off Synapse. Synapse still with a stack, though. Ryan trying to back it out to his man, Kungg, in the back. And now the stack is broken, so they're going to have to do something here. Oh, but just misses the pass. Now it will float in towards the Synapse bubble, but recovered first by Synapse after a little bit of a struggle. Kevicii here. Taking disc, about to be pressured, so he looks for a pass or a clear. He doesn't really have any options. Jokr doing a good job of cutting off those lanes, but Jokr also doing a good job on the boost. But once again, they overshoot it for a second time, and this might give Synapse another opportunity to see if it pays off, and it does for Zach, doing the rotation full circle inside the Jokr bubble to put in 2 more points. It's an interesting move from Zach. He does that quite a bit at goal, where he'll grab the disc and can do the continuous rotation, just so that he's always shooting from a somewhat unpredictable angle. It just gives the goalkeeper another thing to think about. So it can be tough sometimes if he executes that quickly, at least. So 4-point game. Synapse regaining a little bit of that lost ground. And Jokr down to the corner pocket. SentryBlitz. SentryBlitz back past the Kungg. Kungg. Kev on the pressure for Synapse, but gets punched out by Kungg, and once again they're going to have a numbers opportunity here if they play this quickly. But no, Zach W with good defense. Kungg recovering though, open goal, puts it in.
He's so laggy, he can't even call.
Just like Kungg,
Literally all he's
anytime that
saying
goal is
response.
open.
Oh my god, I'm so laggy, I can't do this.
Well, like I said, he'll put that disc in.
Perfectly for him, so.
Round
Sure, it's not
starting
too
in
bad.
15.
17-10 now with 1 minute left in this first half.
11.
So Jokr able to bounce back after letting up a few goals to Synapse, just due to botched jousts is all. Jousted, wow. Botched boost.
The round has
YouTube,
begun.
quarterbacking. Man-on-man defense coming out from Jokr, and Kev in the tunnel. Now, they're playing it kind of slow. Jokr moving it up. They got a 2-on-1 in the backcourt. If they can get it down to someone over there. No, Ryan. Okay, so Ryan Rhino taking it over for Jokr. Just dodging, juking all around, trying to send the back pass to Kungg. He does get it there. Kung's going to be pressured by Kev, so he sends a pass out, but no, it's taken by Zach with the interception. Not able to hit anything, though, but he will get his own rebound and now slowly toss it in. Easy peasy, says Zach W for the 3. Just wanted to get the assist to himself, that's all. I do that all the time. On accident.
Round
Works out,
starting
though,
in 15,
for Synapse to
14,
put themselves up to.
13, 12,
Take just a quick look at the scoreboard, minding you that there was a reset, so the stats might not be quite telling the whole story, but Zach W for Synapse leading the way with 7 points so far. 1 save, 1 steal, 10 stuns. Doing some work, Zach. Dang. All right, off to SentryBlitz now. Sentry gets the pass to Ryan. Rhino will have a one-on-one, but no, the Synapse stat coming in quick. Doesn't have a lot of time. Doesn't matter. Ryan putting it in for 3. That was a 3-pointer too. Wow. Crazy turn of events there. The stack was quickly behind him, but he just sent that one in. The goalkeeper did leave the goal momentarily to try and dive out of that, so it did open them up for that 3-point shot now, putting him up 7 points.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
So 21 left in this first half.
5, 4,
Synapse down 7, but 21 seconds. Plenty of time to score here going before the second half begins.
teams
So
entering
YouTube
the
will take
arena.
control. Got 2 down.
15 seconds
2
remaining.
teammates down, but just as well 2 defenders down. Missing that first pass, but missing the grab as well, and it will be recovered by Kev, who puts it in for 2. Nicely done there. The disc just getting a bit loose and sailing past 2 people initially, but recovered still by Synapse. So making this one a 5-point game, and that's something that you can work with if you're Synapse. You know, you're happy to go in down only 5 after a little bit of a barrage from Jokr there.
10,
Through the middle of that first half, you know, after the restart, they got themselves a few nice goals, a few 3-pointers, but
2,
again, 5-point game, so it is still anyone's game. Jokr trying the quick clear and stack. Oh, they actually might have had time, but not able to get that off anyway, so
and that's the round.
that'll conclude the first half
Blue team
of
is
play
victorious.
for tonight's match in Pizza League. Jokr taking the early lead, 20-15, and see how Synapse responds. And yeah, quick look at the stats too. You can see Jokr firmly in control in the possessions, shots taken. You know, 3 assists to 0 on Synapse's part. The stuns are about even, 22-21 in favor of Jokr, but no team really taking that much of a control over the brawling game. And, you know, that'll be the case sometimes. You know, if you have 2 even teams playing man-on-man defense especially, you're going to get a lot of those double knockouts where no one can quite get a foothold on it, and I think that's the case in this first half here. So a lot of man-on-man, not as much stack as I thought there would be, honestly. especially from Jokr. But
You guys good?
so both teams getting ready for this second half of play for Pizza League. Ten minutes on the clock. So yeah, we do experiment a little bit with the formatting. I know this format is something that Dash was talking a lot about earlier in season 2. I remember on for the community cups, just trying to figure out something we can do that's not, you know, just Swiss round robin whatever, you know, from the VRL, and just trying something that was more in line with you know, basketball, football, baseball, you know, etc., where teams play their games throughout the week, and every team plays each other at least once, and then it culminates, you know, in a playoff series at the conclusion of Pizza League. And you know, I like it. I do think 10-minute halves are very fun if the teams are really even. It can get sometimes a little out of hand depending if they're not. So I think the sweet spot too, I know a lot of North American players, me included, you know, in the camp that we want halves to be played in ESL and in VRL going forward. And, you know, I think somewhere in the realm of, you know, 6, 7, 8-minute halves, something like that would be pretty fun and fair for both, for everyone involved, you know, not getting like ridiculous blowouts or anything. But all around, I do like the flexibility that playing 2 halves gives. Some killer karaoke coming out from not sure who that is. Synapse.
Blue team ready.
Welcome to the Karaoke Cup
Round
here
starting in 15.
in Pizza League. All right,
14, 13,
second half about to start now.
11, 10, 9, 8.
Let's see which team is able to take control.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Joust underway.
Teams entering the arena.
And Jokr getting there with plenty of time to spare. Does force the clear, and actually maybe a pass, but misses it. It's intercepted by YouTube, but intercepted back by Sentry. Sentry with a cross pass over to Ryan. Ryan back to Sentry. Sentry has an opportunity here, one-on-one. Also has a pass back, but it won't take it. He'll just take the shot right up the goalie's feet. SentryBlitz 2 more points on the board for Team Jokr, 22-15. Only 17 seconds off the clock at that.
That was a fast boost, guys. Thanks for that. You got super launch zone on. You got like sophomore.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12.
I got confirmation
11,
from Twitch chat
10, 9,
that it is in fact
8,
Jokr with a karaoke.
7, 6, 5,
Not too bad.
4, 3,
9 out of 10.
2,
10 out of 10 with Rice.
1.
Don't know
Here we
how relevant
go.
that reference is anymore. Anyway, YouTube with the disc. Q being down to the bottom corner. Zach will be contested by 2 Jokr players. And the disc floats into the Jokr side of Bubble. Getting it to Ryan now. Ryan with the back pass to Kungg. Once again, the man-on-man of sorts, although Synapse does have a man playing way back, so it'll be in Jokr's best interest to just play some monkey in the middle for a little while. I don't know if they're just trying to stall here like the rest of the 9 minutes. That would be an interesting strategy to say the least. Not sure a well-advised one, but in any case, gets into the tunnel there. Jokr, SentryBlitz with the disc. Sentry passing it, but intercepted by YouTube. Not quite able to get to his man. Now YouTube quickly back to Zach. Zach just missing the disc, and he's going to be contested by Sentry. Sentry will take it over. Quick pass to Ryan. Now Ryan has 2 defenders in front of him. He has Sentry cutting off to the left. He gets it off to Sentry. Sentry with a one-on-one opportunity and the shot into the goal over Zach, I believe. 2 more points. Very nice passing that time for Jokr to recover that disc off a couple bad initial passes, and then just able to execute the cross, the cross, the cross, the cross to the goal.
15, 14,
So
13,
Jokr going up now,
12,
9 points over
11,
Synergy.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Or Synapse, sorry.
6, 5,
I had EU on my mind.
3, 2, 1.
They both start with Sin. Can't blame me. Sinful teams. Anyway, YouTube disc. YouTube to Kev. Kev quickly over. It's pressured though, so it bounces around. Looks like though Synapse does recover. Kev taking that, passing it over to his man on bottom, Zach there. He is heavily contested by Jokr, who will try and stack up now. Looking for the clear, not able to get the clear, however. A little bit too much, too many players up in the mid area of arena. And Kungg taking this now. No team getting the stack off yet. It looks like Jokr though. Jokr does have the stack. They will get there first with plenty of time to spare, but overshoots the disc again for the third time tonight. Unlucky, but the goal is still open. They have a chance at the save, but no, it dings off. Just bouncing everywhere, all around now, but nice pass to Kungg. Oh, just not able to get the extra cross, though. Now they're playing the bottom, trying to reset out to Sentry, and finally, after an insane scramble from both teams, we're able to get a score from Jokr. SentryBlitz putting it in that time off the Kungg assist. A little bit chaotic there, but it will put the Jokr players into a double-digit lead situation now. Just a couple minutes into this second half.
10, 9, 8, 7,
So again, you saw in that last play though,
4, 3,
some pretty good defense by Jokr and forcing a clear eventually, and able to get that first stack, but just too fast almost, too fast, too furious, and they overshoot the disc, so they almost did not get that shot opportunity just because they're stacking way too fast and not able to get control. Now a nice cross to Zach though, from Kev to put themselves up 2. So yeah, a lot of speed. I think it's just a matter of control that Jokr would want to work on, if anything.
12, 11,
Fast but under control.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
In any case, nice play coming there last time from Synapse. Able to at least make it a single-digit game again. Synapse trying to play some kind of scrambled man-to-man. No one really has anyone covered, but they're not stacked either. Now Synapse looking for that stack. Ryan Rhino working it up for Jokr, though. The stack will get back first, trying to contest, but doesn't matter. Jokr kind of windmilling it into the top of goal there for 2 more. Once again, regaining that double-digit lead, 28-17. But good job from Synapse to get back on that defensively, at least.
This was right.
And ensure that it wasn't just a one-on-one.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
So Jokr
10,
coming in.
9, 8,
Or rather, Synapse coming in with the
6,
offensive joust.
5, 4, 3,
See what they run for their offense.
1. Here we go.
All right, YouTube, get the double split into tunnel. Intercepted, though, by Sentry. Sentry right back into the hands of YouTube. Good job cutting off those passes. Now both teams, it's a dogpile. Ryan Rhino eyeing the goal, but opts not to take it, trying to get the back pass off. He had the initial shot, but just maybe not quite confident enough to take it. I don't blame him. It would have been a tough one. Nonetheless, Kungg taking the disc. Trying to get the reset here, get into a triangle offense, and get a better quality shot than they initially had. Trying to send a soft one over down to Ryan. Does not get to him, though. Slapped out of his hands. And back towards mid. Jokr getting that first boost, though. Coming in with that speed and regaining control once again. Now we get an open shot, but just dinging it that time now. A little bit uncharacteristic, and good job by Zach to grab that disc and send a clean clear into Jokr's bubble. Now if they can just get a stack up here and capitalize off of that. Looks like Jokr does get the better boost, however.
Blue with the disc.
Taken by SentryBlitz. Sentry will have plenty of time to work with. We actually have 2 Synapse players playing way back on their side into goal. Zach W making his way up now. Okay, gets cleared towards bubble. Oh no, one of their players is out. It actually looks like, I don't know if he hit the ceiling or his battery died. Oh, but just unfortunate. We'll see if the teams can agree on a reset, or I'm not sure. Not sure what happens here. I'm not sure we have a established rule set for handling these in Pizza League. Maybe we do, and I just don't know. All right, show's back on the road now. Joust advantage to Synapse.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
YouTube
3,
QBing for this team here.
1.
And yeah, see how they can finish out the game. Definitely not over yet. YouTube passing at bottom corner. We've seen this roll out from them a few times. Trying the bounce shot. It actually had a chance, but it's a great stack from Synapse. YouTube putting that one in, stacking up there with Kev, I think it was. Just nice speed there in that play.
Round starting
Like
in
even that initial bounce shot itself had a chance to go in, but you know, not being content with a maybe, they got the stack in, and they made it a definitely. Made sure they got that goal no matter what. The Jokr on offense again. Kungg taking this. We got the split, the offensive split here. Synapse leaving one player back on their side of the floor on doubles. Now it's taken by Zach. Zach has an open shot. Oh, rims out of the goal. That was crazy. I don't think I've seen a goal toilet bowl before, but it did just that right there.
What?
Very unlucky. So Sentry now for Jokr. You have a 2-on-1 opportunity, but 2-on-2, pressured fast. Nice pass though, and the bounce shot by Ryan. Really good timing there by Ryan. He went up for that first shot, it looked like, but then he hesitated at the last second when he saw the defender there, and he readjusted and then bounced it off the backboard instead to give it a better chance of going in. Like I'm not even sure he was intending to shot fake it. It looked to me that he just adjusted midair last second to make that bank shot instead. So really nice work there to get themselves 2 more on offense. Now, Joust back into the hands of Synapse, back into YouTube. YouTube just walking it in towards mid, taking another ramp shot, I think. Now getting the disc into their bubble, but slapped out of there by Kungg. Synapse does get the boost. The quick pass over to double to Kev. Kev will have pressure on him, sends a pass down that doesn't make the mark. Now punched out. Ryan over the punch with the brawling, not able to get the clear, but at least able to break up that offense. And now the boost. Kungg to Sentry. Sentry will have the open shot, and he'll have time to work it in. The stack not coming out from Synapse in time, being broken up there in the back line. So Jokr able to go up now 35-19. 4.5 left in this second half of play.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Now with, once again, 4.5 left. Jokr enjoying themselves a comfortable lead, but Synapse trying to make things happen here. They have a split on offense. Neither player doing anything. He didn't really have to send the clear out there. He had time to work with, but he brought it up and kind of forced the issue. And Jokr will probably be happy to take advantage here. They will have the open shot, but just hits the barrier now. Bounces off the bow tie into Zach's hands. Zach sending a clear. Potential shot. Whoo, really close there, but Joker's stack coming in quickly, making the save. Gets a pass to the left tunnel, off to Sentry. Sentry making another shot, taking another shot. Was kind of pressured hard, so just had nowhere to go. Taken there by YouTube. Zach bouncing, Kungg bouncing off of him, but SentryBlitz retaking disc now, and another open shot, but it'll be too low, it looks like, and it will be. Now going off to the side. Quick pressure there. Bouncing all over the place. Neither team able to get into a set offense or set defense. And then a little miscommunication. 2 Synapse players trying to stack, but one looking for the clear. Now we have a 1-on-1 at goal. It's Kungg. Kungg missing the shot, however. Taken by Sentry. Sentry go with a second chance opportunity, but nice punch and slap away. Kungg recovering disc, though. Backing it out. Resetting to double for that back pass to Ryan. And that's what they need to do. Things getting a little bit crazy. They just need to reset it here, recollect themselves, take a deep breath. Maybe even stall a little bit if they so wanted. Now Zach with a pressure. Gets it down to Kungg, whether intentionally or not. Another ding, however. Both teams just getting a little bit crazy. Maybe the sweat starting to drip in their eyes. Big boost coming out from Jokr. Jokr just retreating the goal. They have a SentryBlitz back there, but an interception or a steal. Has a chance, but no. Taken back by YouTube. YouTube has the pressure coming in. Sends a clear down, or sends a pass rather, to Kevicii. Kevicii in the left tunnel. And now a 2-on-1. No stack coming in from the back until right there. Has a cross, but nice save by Sentry to take that one.
Blue throws it way downfield.
And now Ryan with a clear down court. Taken by Sentry. Sentry, no pressure on him right now. We have Kungg up top. We have Ryan back. Oh, but punch. Great punch there to deny a potential goal.
Orange throws it
Almost an
way
easy one,
downfield.
but the good defense coming out from Synergy. Now Ryan Rhino passing into the hands of Kev. And sends a clear back into the blue side, back into the Jokr side of goal. Jokr will get the slightly quicker
Blue
boost
with the
here.
disc.
Meanwhile, Synergy just occupied in the back line. Ryan
Blue
passing it down, right tunnel.
zone.
Cross pass to the other tunnel. It will have the open shot again, but he is forced to throw that out quickly because of the defense. Now Jokr will recover first, trying to get into their triangle, trying to get something happening here. Off to Kungg. They have a cross there with Sentry. Nice bounce and right into Sentry's hands for the goal. Finally able to put something together on offense there after just a lot of back and forth action by both teams.
Round starting in 15, 14, 13.
So 37 to 19 now for Jokr.
10, 9, 8,
Really able to pull ahead a lot towards the end of the first half and then just carry that momentum straight into the second and haven't looked back since.
teams
Now,
entering the
YouTube
arena.
with a disc. Send one semi through. Trying to get the pass there. Gets it to Kev, but Kevin get punched by Sentry. Nice job by Sentry, who slaps it away into the Synapse side of the floor. Oh, it was very close to going in. That would have been the second one we've seen today.
YouTube's gonna pick up the disc.
Interception.
Holding on to the disc. This guy going right.
We got YouTube.
YouTube clears it. Stuns out Kungg.
We've got in-game commentary as well coming in from my co-casters. And Zach, good save there by Sentry. Sentry clearing it off, but it won't get through.
Sentry got the disc.
Sentry taking it.
Kungg behind him. Sentry, you're boosting.
Back into the bubble, and now a boost from both teams. Who'll get there first? It will be Synapse, but pressure quickly.
Ryan picks up the disc.
Passes it right to Rhino. Ryan Rhino. There's two at goal. 2v2 situation. He has one on bottom.
Open goal.
Not able to capitalize off of that.
What a pick. Orange
They're
clears it out.
boosting.
Now Kev taking it, looking for a mail slot. It's a mail not,
On you in the tunnel. Sentry.
but taken back by Sentry.
Blue catches the enemy pass.
Sentry with a clear.
Sends it back
And
other
the
way.
game winding down.
This one.
That'll be a 37-19 victory for Jokr.
That wraps up the round. Blue comes out on
A lot of sloppiness from both teams towards the end, but they're
They're
still able to get the job done just based on all the work they did in the first half and the first half of the second half. If that makes any sense. I think both teams losing a little bit of steam towards the end, but Jokr just building enough of a pillow for themselves with that lead, able to close it out.
There's people talking, I can't hear. Hello.
So that will be the match for the day.
Anyone even there? Let's go.
Tomorrow, I believe. Let's see. What is our schedule looking like potentially? I guess it's a work in progress. We're still looking at who can do what. Bit of a busy week for some people this week, and I know a couple teams are currently not home, vacationing, whatnot. So we'll see what we can get happening today, or this week, I should say. But yeah, Pizza League continues to roll on. Week 7. Taking a look at the standings real quick. Kangarillas remaining the only team that is still undefeated. 11.5 right behind them with only one loss, 5 wins. And PMS third, 3-2, Eclipse fourth. And that's a potential playoff bracket there, tied up with Squid actually. And yes,